Peter Singer. Peter Singer is a famous bioethical philosopher and applied ethics teacher known for his controversial ideas on topics such as animal rights, abortion, infanticide, world poverty, and value of life. His work has sparked numerous protests and debates throughout his career due to his controversial views. He is also known for his utilitarianism beliefs, which is the view that moral action should have many functions, and it also implies that a consequence of an action are of moral importance.
Singer was born in 1946 in Melbourne, Australia. He was the son of Jewish parents who fled from Nazi-controlled Vienna in 1938. Singer eventually studied at Melbourne University, earning his bachelor's and master's in philosophy in 1967 and 1969. He then studied at Oxford University in 1971 and eventually taught philosophy there. In Oxford, Singer became acquainted with the animal rights movement, spurring him to write his first book, Animal Liberation.
Animal Liberation, published in 1975, was Singer's first book, and it became a focal point for ideas and beliefs for the growing animal rights movement. This book gave moral standing for animals and created awareness for the cruel treatment of animals in scientific research. This book also touched on Singer's ideas of abortion and stem cell research. This book is Singer's most famous, and it spurred Singer onto new controversial topics as his career progressed. In this book, he coined the term speciesism, which is like racism, but to other animals.
Singer's next book, Practical Ethics, was published in 1979 and is Singer's second most famous work. Practical Ethics is considered Singer's most controversial work as he approached and discussed topics in a non-conventional way. For example, he says a human fetus is not considered a person until 30 days after birth, and he does advocate that physicians should have the right to kill some disabled babies. Ideas like these have created conflict as anti-abortionist, right to life, and disability rights groups have protested and argued against his ideas. Furthermore, after Peter Singer was hired by Princeton University in 1999, there was a protest by a disability rights group who actually chained themselves to the administration building.
Other more recent works by Peter Singer are Rethinking Life and Death, The Way We Eat, and The Life You Can Save. Rethinking Life and Death was published in 1994 and discusses ideas like euthanasia and questions sanctity of life. The Way We Eat was published in 2006 and talks about getting food from humanely raised animals, and it explores the impact we make with our food choices. Finally, The Life You Can Save was published in 2009, and it discusses what Singer calls effective altruism, or how to give to others around the world effectively. He offers many suggestions on how to do this in his book.
Peter Singer is famous for his radical ideas and solutions to world problems. He has caused many debates and protests with his ideas. Whenever he is confronted about his ideas, he supports them well and says most people misinterpret his values. He has been accused of being too logical and without any values. Despite the controversy, he has achieved some great things. He was inducted into the Animal Rights Hall of Fame in 2000 and was in Time magazine's 100 Most Influential People in June 2012. He was also inducted into the Companion of the Order of Australia for his work in philosophy and bioethics. Peter Singer.
Peter Singer is also a huge supporter of the musical Nice Work If You Can Get It, being performed at Kennedy High School the 23rd, 24th, and 25th of April. 7 p.m. Tickets are $5 for students and $8 for adults.